Celebrities make money, and I mean a lot of money. And they have all their own ways of spending that hard-earned cash. Some splurge on expensive shoes, some on expensive watches, some go for an ultra-luxurious mansion, and some buy an incredibly expensive car, or a whole collection of cars. So in this video, we'll be talking about 10 celebrities who have an amazingly expensive and exotic collection of cars, whether they're antiques, luxurious cars, or supercars. Before we get onto the wheels, take a second and make sure you're subscribed to Celebrity Rant. If you haven't already, do yourself the favor of ringing that ever-pleasant sounding bell so you'll be first to know when new videos hit the airwaves. Now, without further ado, let's start with number 10. Number 10, Wyclef Jean. The Haitian musician, rapper, actor, and former Fuji frontman Wyclef Jean has dropped a considerable amount of his lifetime earnings on his rides. Now, Wyclef doesn't have a showroom full of classics like you'll see later on in this video, but what he does have is an impressive collection of popular speedsters and luxury automobiles. John also makes these crazy modifications and customizations in his cars, just like his modified Hummer H2, which has a proper fish tank inside it. Other than the Hummer, his collection includes a McLaren F1, Rolls-Royce Phantom, Bentley Arnage, Cadillac Eldorado, and a Pagani Zondo C12. The price tag on all these cars? I have no idea. Somebody total that up and leave it in the comments, will you? Number 9. John Cena. The WWE legend and actor John Cena is absurdly rich. He was one of the most highly paid wrestlers in the world for a very long time, as WWE's flagship star should be. Besides his passion for wrestling and bodybuilding, John is also a fan of a different kind of muscle cars to be specific. Just like we choose our clothes every day, Cena chooses which muscle car to drive every day. His favorite is the 1971 AMC Hornet SC360. Other than that, he has beasts like the 1996 Dodge Hemi Charger, 1970 Buick GSX, 1970 Mercury Cougar Eliminator, 1971 Plymouth Roadrunner, and a 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass Rally 350 in his collection of American muscle cars. Number 8. Donald Trump. Donald Trump, aside from being the 45th President of the United States, is also a very successful businessman and a well-known public figure. Trump has long been notorious for displaying his wealth in extravagant ways. Even before entering politics, Donald Trump seemed to have a knack for stirring up controversy. But what's not so controversial is his collection of cars, which is absolutely eye-popping. His first car was the 1956 Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud. Dang, my first car was a Toyota. Since then, the Don has owned a collection of expensive and exotic Rolls-Royce cars, including 2015 Rolls-Royce Phantom. Number 7. Beyonce Knowles. Beyonce and Jay-Z are one of the most rich and famous couples the world has ever seen. To flaunt their wealth, they often appear donning some of the finest clothing, shoes, and jewelry available on our planet. And when it comes to their car collection, this couple does not disappoint. One of Beyonce's daily drivers is the Alfa Romeo Spider. She has also been seen in her Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud quite often. The power couple also own the Ferrari F430 Spider, the Mercedes-Benz S-Class, the Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren, and the Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport that Beyonce bought for Jay-Z. Number 6. Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is all about the Benjamins. His illustrious boxing career brought him so much wealth that he is still one of the world's richest athletes. Floyd owns more than 100 cars, none of which I would call cheap. Some are luxurious, some are crazy fast, and some are very expensive antiques. Mayweather is also quite concerned about his fashion. This is why he color coordinates all his cars, including his all-black collection in Los Angeles and an all-white car collection in Miami. Apparently, Floyd Mayweather watched the Home Edit on Netflix. A few highlights of his collection are the Bentley Mulsanne, McLaren 650S, Lamborghini Aventador, Rolls-Royce Phantom, and Mercedes-Benz S600. Alright guys, let's go ahead and slow it down and put it in park for a second. Get it? Little car? Okay, that was really lame. If you haven't subscribed or hit that like button already, what are you waiting for? Number 5. Tom Brady. Tom Brady is one of Super Bowl's most recognizable faces and is considered one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. The former New England Patriots player has an impressive 9-figure net worth, and a shining reflection of that wealth is an exotic and luxurious collection of cars. His first luxury car was the 2004 Cadillac Escalade ESV. He won the car as a rookie when he was named Super Bowl MVP. He also owns speedsters like the 2015 Ferrari M458T, a 2017 Aston Martin DB11, and a Bugatti Veyron Supersport. Number 4, Patrick Dempsey. The actor, known for his 10-year-long appearance on ABC's famous drama Grey's Anatomy, Patrick Dempsey loves to have classic and vintage cars. Although he has only 10 cars, each is an antique worth millions of dollars. His collection includes a 1963 Porsche 356, 1972 Jaguar E-Type V12 convertible, 1969 Mercedes-Benz 280 SE, and Ferrari Daytona. He spends a lot of his time and money maintaining these cars and drives them regularly. Fun fact, Dempsey is also a race driver and is the owner and co-driver of Dempsey Racing. He also won the 2015 FIA World Endurance Championship. But in 2016, he took a break from racing to focus on acting. Number 3, Jay Leno. Famous comedian and the former host of The Tonight Show, Jay Leno also has a rather impressive car collection. Jay has a total collection of 150 exotic cars, and the total valuation of his collection is around $50 million. His garage houses vintage cars like the 1912 Stanley Steamer Vanderbilt Cup Racer, which is a steam-powered antique car that even earned Leno a speeding ticket when he was hitting speeds of up to 75 miles per hour. The most expensive car in Jay's collection is a 1994 McLaren F1, a car he bought for $800,000 but is now worth a whopping $12 million. Number 2, Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld's whole life is based on his obsession with collecting exotic and expensive cars, and obviously making the money necessary to feed the addiction. He's known to have the largest collection of Porsches in the world. At one point, Jerry auctioned off 15 of his cars for a grand total of $22 million. Not only that, his garage is more expensive than our house is, valued at $1.4 million. That doesn't even hold all of his cars. A few iconic vehicles from his massive car collection include 10 Porsche Boxsters, a 1955 Porsche 550 Spyder, and one of the only 339 Porsche 959s ever manufactured. The total value of Seinfeld's collection is estimated to be somewhere between $70 and $100 million. Number 1, Ralph Lauren. Fashion genius Ralph Lauren is not only a celebrity, he is also a successful businessman and has one of the most popular clothing brands in the world. But apart from his fashion and clothes, Ralph is also quite fond of his collection of expensive and exotic cars. The total valuation of his collection exceeds $350 million. Yes, Ralph Lauren has spent that much money just on his rides. His collection includes a 1938 Bugatti 57 SC Atlantic Coupe, 1962 Ferrari 250 GTO, 1995 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Gullwing Coupe, and 5 1950 Jaguar XK 120 Roadsters. These are just a few expensive vintage ones from his collection. That's all for today, folks. If you enjoyed the video, we would appreciate a thumbs up. And before you leave, drop a comment below this video letting us know your favorite vehicle from these 10 insane celebrity car collections. Finally, if you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you next time on Celeb Rant.